do you think about the sun?
It's very nice. Not very warm, but good to see you again.
Good to see you again too. Hello.
Ciao.
Ciao. This is Ale,
This is Bowen.
and we are talking about the other days in Svalbard.
Yes, it's officially the first day of our trip in Longyearbyen.
Exactly. It's mostly like a day to understand what it has in Longyearbyen, what to do.
Indeed, we want to have a rest in the first day of the trip.
Because we are lazy.
Indeed. So we didn't plan too much. For the first day, we went to the Husky Coffee.
If you like dogs and coffee, go to the Husky Coffee. You have both of them. It's a win-win situation.
Indeed, indeed. And it was very interesting for us. In their culture, they have to take off the boots at the entrance.
Yeah, exactly. It's from the coal mine age.
It's because of that.
Yes, because people go into the coal mine, they get dirty, and the boots get black and a lot of dust, and then they come back home, and they don't want to carry the dust inside the home, and they take away, they dismount, they remove, they cut the feet, and
I don't know that. I thought it's because the snow.
the snow is very dirty.
Indeed.
No, it's because of it's a tradition because of the.
Of the coal mine.
Yes, I did read about that. Maybe it's not true. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm crazy anyway.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, good to know.
That's the reason.
Yeah, and in the Husky Coffee, I think we were
We saw the husky.
Indeed, we were the second pair.
We did drink a good cup of husky, and we saw a lot of coffees running around and barking at each other.
Indeed, indeed. The huskies in the coffee shop is a bit. I don't know.
They were a bit. I mean, it's understandable. They are there all day, and they are bored.
Yeah, true. They look quite tired.
They get excited only when the owner arrives.
Yeah, and also some other dogs running outside. They want to say hi, probably.
Hi. Bowen was petting dogs. I was petting dogs very carefully.
Indeed.
Like.
Yes,
Clip!
We really don't want to get hurt the first day of our trip.
We are all gonna die.
Indeed, indeed. But in the coffee shop, it was quite interesting that I found
coffee.
Indeed, they also has a local coffee roastery, and they produce their own coffee. But honestly, it was normal coffee. Yes.
It was coffee.
Yeah. And surprisingly, the staff of the cafe.
One of them is from Switzerland. He left Switzerland and went to Svalbard to find his luck, and I think he found his luck, I guess, and he's quite happy up there. And yes,
Up there.
Up there.
Indeed.
I mean, not up there. Sorry, we are still in Svalbard right now. Look at this window. This is Svalbard, you see? And then after this moment of incredible content, we just have some tea and coffee. I ate the coffee, he ate the tea because he hates coffee.
Very important.
Yeah, remember he's Ale and I am Bowen. Yes, and then afterwards, because the staff is so nice to us,
they ask us,
do you still want to have something? We have a soup now.
Yes.
And I like soup.
Exactly, the soup was very nice.
It's minus 15 degrees outside. I like soup a lot. Yes.
Yes, it's with crispy croton. Genau. Yes.
Incroyable.
Anyway, that's a very good start of our journey. The soup.
Exactly, the soup.
The soup made our day.
Soup.
In the cafe, we also found they have very cute handmade decorations. So we decided to find out where they made it.
The art center of Svalbard. Yes, we will try to go there. We also saw like a lot of snowcats, motorbikes, snow bikes. It has a lot of snow bikes. It's in Longyearbyen and they just drive around like crazy. And it has a lot of also the traffic signs for the snow bikes. Yes, and they stink a lot. This.
Very much so.
On the way to the art center, we did walk through the town center and we saw like what it has. It has the restaurant Stationen that I didn't know that it was there. Indeed. And because he told me before it was there. And then,
wow, Stationen!
And then I did like repetitively. I did repeat that same joke many times.
Indeed.
Yes.
And we were a bit hesitant to walk to the art center because it's quite far away from the downtown. And
I was like thinking, is the outskirt of Longyearbyen still safe zone because of the polar bears? Because it has like the safe zone, and when you reach to the limit, it has this sign that is flying around now, and we wanted to ask to be sure, and we went to the touristic center. We went inside. I bought some maps because I like maps.
Ali found many maps.
Bowen found
nothing.
Nothing.
Indeed.
What a sad life.
But I found a very talented boy in the tourist center speaking Norwegian to the staff there. I was amazed.
Yes, and then we went out. It was me. I did learn a bit of Norwegian, and Bowen is also like amazed.
Indeed, I was like, wow.
Yeah, the lady was very nice to us in the touristic center. She gave us all the informations we needed, and then we left and we walked toward the local art workshop.
Yeah, exactly. In the end, it was safe.
It was quite far away, you know.
Probably half an hour.
But we did see as well more like what it has, everything. It has the school, it has the gym where we will go later. Cat.
So we went to the local workshop. It was boring.
It was okay. The toilet was far away.
Is it?
Yeah, I was feeling like I'm getting lost in a labyrinth. I had to go through doors and go left and right, and then a polar bear killed me.
The workshop building is quite empty, I would say. Nothing much to see over there. So
nothing much to see. Sorry.
So we left the art workshop and trying to explore a bit of the border of the settlement.
Yes, and Bowen did something forbidden.
Did I?
Yes, I have a proof. I have a video clip of Bowen doing something forbidden.
I was risking
No, don't say.
Okay.
They will see. They will see the proof and they will j'accuse.
After that risky move, we went back to our Airbnb because we were super hungry.
No, we went to Coop first.
Did we?
We bought food.
Indeed.
We cooked at the toilet.
Indeed. Indeed, as we said before, we don't have a kitchen. The only cooking utensils we have is a microwave.
Eat your vegetable.
You're not my real mom.
So in the evening, we went out for pizza.
We went out and we did see the Swiss consulate. Yes, we saw the Swiss consulate from far away. I was feeling very neutral about it. And but at least the Swiss have a big plus. Yes, we went to eat the northernmost pizza. What important missions do we have now?
Pizza!
It was interesting.
It was a sweet.
Indeed. What did we have? I think I have the pizza with the pulled pork.
Yeah, exactly, that was sweet.
It was very sweet.
I had pizza with cheddar cheese and cheese.
And yes, I think Ali didn't like that pizza that much.
I don't know, it was a...
It's quite greasy, I think.
It was a pizza.
Yes, and it's very powdery.
Oh yes, it was like it. You know, you make a pizza with flour, and but then you don't cook it. You don't bake it with flour because I mean you can, but they kind of put like empty a bag of flour on the plate, then put the pizza of the flour and put it in the oven, and then they give you the pizza.
Exactly,
like
it was too much.
Powdery.
Yeah, but anyway, it was the northernmost pizza.
Exactly,
and we tried it.
And it's not the last pizza we will eat there.
Yes. And after the pizza,
we walked a bit around in the town again.
We found the local university in Svalbard.
The northernmost university.
Indeed. And I'm trying to get into that building, but we didn't make it. We
didn't figure out that the code was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we didn't figure that out. Bowen was very excited about the university. Here is a picture of how excited was Bowen. And then we went back to the Airbnb and we went to sleep.
That's the relaxing first day of travel.
Indeed.
Yes. So in the second day, we went for some like a real activity in Svalbard.
No, wait, very important. My pizza was the pizza with sausage.
Uh-huh. Which sausage?
So we are at the day. The day afterwards. We woke up and we started playing card games after preparing for the day. On that day we planned to
go for the husky sliding. Husky sliding.
Husky sledding. Husky sledging, whatever. We went for the huskies.
Yes, it was fun. In the morning we gathered at the in front of the hotel and
because I mean we had the Airbnb, but when you book activities in Longyearbyen or in Svalbard in general, they include in the booking the pickup at the hotel. Of course, they don't pick you up by every single Airbnb because that would be complicated. So they make the pickup by the main hotels, which are not that many, like 5 or 6, I guess. And the closest one to us, the Radisson Blu, we got picked up there.
Yeah.
Because it's too dangerous to walk around without a weapon if you leave the town, of course. That's why they always pick you up.
For the booked activities.
For the booked activities, yes.
Yeah, true.
Which is very good because by being picked up we didn't die.
Very important.
Yes.
And the husky, they were actually not very far away from us. The ride was about 20 minutes from the hotel.
20 minutes is a lot of... I mean, I would say it was quite far away to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yes, 20 minutes of car drive. It's like driving from here to somewhere else. It's very far away.
Indeed.
Yeah, we arrived in that very far away place. The guide explained us everything, like what we are going to do. We are going to take the dogs and get
familiar with the
dogs.
Yeah.
We will let them pet us. We will pet the dogs, and then afterwards we can take the dogs to the sled and then
hook them on the slide.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Before doing all this, we were still inside the house. We got very warm clothing, like
and very stinky.
It was so smelly of dog, and they probably never washed these.
Yeah, probably. I feel like we were quite prepared for that weather, but in the end, it was not prepared at all.
We got huge boots, huge gloves, like a very warm hat.
Yeah.
The guide said as well, it's warm today. It
Yeah.
was only -5 degrees.
Exactly.
So it's warm for the dogs. And it was -7, sorry.
After that, the guide gave us a tutorial on how to drive the dog slide. As we taught, we start to hook the dogs onto the sled. Deep.
Yes, I was the first that I got the dog. It was an easy dog. I felt very confident about my capacity.
Exactly. Ali was very I don't know, like professional somehow. Then the dog was exactly. I mean, the dog was quite compliant and
Compliant.
compliant.
What does that mean?
Compliant.
Compliant. We will look on Google later.
Yeah, Ali hooked the dog smoothly, and that was my turn. I got a very naughty dog. I think she cannot hear things, right?
Yeah, the guide said that you got the overexcited deaf dog, so she was
Very hard to control.
yes.
Creep.
One eternity later.
We hook the dogs, we prepare to depart, and then we departed. I don't have a clip of that, but they did put on the guide a younger dog on the sled in front of us, and the dog was always running away,
Escaped from
he escaped
the hole.
2 times from the hook, and in the end arrived another guide with a snow bike. Took the dog on the snow bike. They went back. Then they come back again with a snow bike with a different dog.
Exactly.
Yes, I don't have a clip of that.
Yeah, but it was funny.
It was very funny.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the sledding.
Sledding.
Okay, at the beginning of the sledding, I was very.
Sorry. You will hear the difference when you watch the video. Yes.
Okay, so at the beginning of the sledding.
So I mean, both of us, English is not English is not our mother language. So we probably both maybe we are both wrong, or it's me and he's right.
Exactly.
Who knows?
So
We
at
will
the
never.
beginning of the sledding.
In the beginning, there was only darkness and light.
Yes. I was very anxious about driving the dogs because they are very active. I was afraid that I cannot really control them, and because Ali was sitting in the slide.
It was very comfortable.
Exactly, and I don't want to hurt him. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, we started the drive, and the dogs were quite
Overexcited.
Yeah, true, but they're actually easy to control because at the end of the slide you can step on the board, which is like a brake.
Yeah, it has like a black board in the middle between the two things. This is a very specific explanation. Yes.
But anyway, it was very sunny that day.
No, it wasn't sunny at all.
It was sunny.
No.
We can see the mountain far away. What do you mean?
Exactly, far away. There was sunny, but where we were,
okay.
it wasn't sunny. Proof of the yes. Here, you see the sun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, because the temperature was not very low, the huskies has to stop and eat the snow to lower their temperature.
To cool down.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
It was funny to see, like
Yeah.
when you're riding the sled and you break, the dog leader. He looks back.
Yeah.
He looks back and like, why are you braking? Let me run.
Our husky driving ended in 1.5 hours.
In the half we did change, so I was driving and Bowen was laying dead in front of me, and
I was trying to make some fancy photo shoots that I zoom into the dogs and capture their small actions, movements or so.
Ciao.
we arrived back at the dog farm. Like we can call it a dog farm.
Yeah.
We arrived back at the dog farm, and we saw the first reindeer of our holidays. I did take a lot of pictures of that, but yes, we stopped the sled. We
thanked our dogs.
exactly. We did go dog by dog and say thank you for their work. We did cuddle with them. We did the things you would do to a dog.
Yeah, true. And it's also our.
He's a good boy. Yeah.
It was also our responsibility to put them back to their own house, and like unhook them and work them a bit.
And carry them back to where they belong.
Yeah, true.
It was quite
Nasty.
no, yeah, because the snow
very.
The snow was full of. It was very yellow and brownish where the chains of the dogs were. Yes.
Yeah, true.
Also we didn't say, because in the videos you saw that we were carrying the dogs like this. It would look like that we are being very
Abusive.
yeah, and very horrible, but that's the way that the guide told us to carry the dogs. And also when I did take the leader back to his place, he automatically jumped up with his paws because he knew that I'm going to lift him. So he helped me, like he was holding himself up with the lower legs. So they are used to that, and I guess they don't have a problem with that. Also, they don't
choke.
They don't choke, or so it's mostly holding
On the chest.
On the chest. That's thing.
Exactly.
Just a disclaimer that we are not horrible people. We just did what they told us to do.
Yeah.
Please don't sue us.
Yes, and after we put them back, we
did disinfect our hands like for 5 times.
Yeah, exactly, because they don't have the soap anymore.
They have very clean toilets, but they don't have the soap, and that's a bit unpractical.
Yeah.
But they had coffee and cookies.
Yeah, we had coffee and cookies in the restroom. Not the restroom.
No, there at the dog farm, they give us coffee and cookies.
Exactly, it's not the restroom. It's a meeting room. In the dog farm, yes. We had coffee and cookies in the dog farm as the end of our journey. And yes,
I had 3 cookies.
No, 4.
Really
4.
Exactly. I had 4 cookies.
Exactly, and
I counted them because he didn't want me to eat cookies. Yes. Remember this: life is sad without the cookies.
After the cookies, we drove back to Long-European to rest. And at that day, I was very cold somehow. So I was looking for something that can warm me up. So I proposed that we can go for a Thai place to drink some soup. And Ali was being supportive very much.
We didn't have soup there.
I had the soup.
Did you have a soup?
Yeah.
Wow.
After the meal, we walked around in Svalbard, in Longyearbyen, and Ellie was trying to find the best place to take some pictures for the colorful house and the mountain far away.
It's not easy there. It has too much stuff laying around. This doesn't look so beautiful. There. Yes, now I remember.
Really?
I did then decide to walk up to a spot a bit higher, and because of permafrost, under the snow, it has a very thick layer of ice.
Yeah, exactly. Very slippery ice layer.
Yes.
Yes. We were struggling very much, so to climb to the top of the small platform. Yes. Here is a clip. Okay. And I think because of the temperature is very low, I was hungry all the time, and
Poor boy.
Yes, I advised Ali to go to Coop again and buy something to eat.
We bought pickles. I like pickles. Yes, I was depressed that day. Before dinner I hang myself up. But I survived.
Yeah. After the dinner we went out for a walk, and yes, that's a very nice day.
Yes. The day after.
The day
We went to the gym in the morning.
Exactly.
Very early, we could see the blue light on the snowy mountains. It was quite magic. Magic.
Exactly.
Magic.
And Bowen really wanted to go to the gym very early in the morning because
It's the most energetic moment for
exactly, and he really wanted to do his leg day. Like very good, very good.
him.
So,
Very good, yes.
yeah.
So we went to the gym. It was half hour of walk. I did run 5 kilometers on the thing. He did make his leg day, and because in the Arctic the air is very dry, there's this phenomena that you charge very easily with static electricity, and that was like killing Bowen by touching him and giving him electrical shocks all the time.
Indeed. That was very nice.
It was amazing.
Yes.
Yes. After the gym, we went back home. We took a shower.
Yeah, and prepared for the main activity of the day, which is the Sun Festival.
Exactly, it's the first day of the year where you can see the sunrise from Longyearbyen. So, what does people do that day?
Yes. So they organized.
So, what do people do that day?
Yes, I think they planned for that festival for quite a long time, and they have a organized course. Like children were gathered in front of the church and sang a song in Norwegian.
What do you call chorus? Choir? Chore? Whatever. People singing, I don't know.
Yeah, people say.
I don't know how to pronounce this word.
It was very cold. My feet were frozen, and our water bottle were frozen.
I was thirsty and I tried to open the water bottle and it didn't open.
Yeah. And the random guy standing next to us said, "Oh, I can try that." And yes, he was I don't know, some magic power.
If you can see the eyes.
It's already on video.
Oh, hello, this is a picture.
Stop.
Wow.
Schön.
So we could drink and we could wait longer in the cold to see the sun rise. We could see the sun just being behind the edge of the mountain, but it wasn't coming out. In the end,
also quite cloudy and snowing a bit, right?
It was snowing so much. It wasn't. But it was very nice because you see the light of the sun and the snowflakes going. It's amazing ambiance.
Indeed. But we were like freezing for quite a long time, and we decided to go into the church to warm ourselves up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't eat the waffles because it has the waffles in the for that event in the church, but like everybody was in the church and it had like, I don't know, 500 people
probably.
like going inside the church to eat the waffles. So we just went in for a short moment, then we went out, and as we go out, the sun also came out.
Yeah, that was amazing. I feel like that's the first sunlight I see in the 2 or 3 days.
Wow!
Probably. Right?
Sorry, but it sounds so ridiculous. I was thinking as well about that, like, wow, the sun, it's incredible.
It's actually give you a powerful.
It's called vitamin D.
Yeah, it's a vitamin D spike.
Yes, but also, yes, we come from Central Europe, so we are used to see the sun, and then we go to Svalbard, we don't see the sun for 2-3 days, and then we get excited because we see the sun.
Yeah, exactly. Everything was shining, like the ground also is frozen, but it's reflecting the sunlight, and also the snow looks so bright and pure. Yes.
That was a sentence. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, but we were on our way to grab something to eat, and
because we were very cold and we were also quite pathetic, we went back to the Husky Coffee, and trying to figure out what they serve today as a soup. And they have a different soup, which is a tomato soup. Exactly, soup.
Which is perfect.
With crouton and some sour cream.
Yeah.
And after the soup, Bowen was still hungry as well.
Still hungry. I don't know what happened to me, but I was like craving for food all the time.
Yes, flatbread. Before we went after or before we went to Coop?
After that, we went to Coop.
We went to Coop. Ah, no, sorry. Yes, we didn't went to Coop. We didn't go to Coop. Cut. After the soup, we went to the sled competition, which is also part of the event of the Sun Festival. The children of the local school, the young people, the people of the school, children till teenagers, from 4 till 16 years old, don't know.
I think it's a charity activity, right?
It was a charity activity, I don't remember for what.
Raising money for some African countries for educations, I think.
It was a noble. It was a noble. The children, the teenagers, they build sleds, like crazy sleds. Like
you have a clip.
You have a lot of clips here. I was very enthusiastic to take pictures of that and videos of every single sled.
And Bowen is very
cold,
enthusiastic
to go back home and
eat my flatbread.
And then when they start to use the sled and like the crazy sled, and no, let's stay a bit longer. And we saw something incredible, a snowflake. It's so cold that the snowflake landed on my phone and didn't melt, so I could take a picture of a snowflake, and it was quite interesting. I get excited for simple things. Sorry.
And after that, we were both happy and decided to go to Coop again.
Talk for yourself.
Huh?
We went to Coop again, yes, to have dinner. Sorry.
So this time we tried to buy something different. We got some frozen vegetables, and we cooked the frozen vegetables in the microwave.
It worked.
Indeed. And we also found some, it was luxurious, like the salmon piece that can eat raw as dinner.
It was good.
Exactly.
With pesto. The pesto was so good.
But most importantly, that day we tried
You tried. I didn't try that.
Indeed, I tried the first time to cook ravioli in a microwave
Yeah.
with a sprinkle of water, which is so good.
It's called steaming.
But it's so good, and we mixed it with the pesto.
Kitchen corner.
Yes, and that's a very funny day, and I'm very satisfied of the dinner, for the dinner.
By the dinner,
For the dinner?
I was very satisfied. Have a nice evening.
See you next time. Ciao.